Oh.
Hey. Welcome back to the
Hey.
Scar and Tooth fucking podcast. I'm here with Elvis, with me here in person yet again.
What's good, bitches?
We also got Alan.
Hey.
We also got Thomas.
What's up?
We might be having another guest with us tonight, a new one, Caleb Wiggins, a friend from school. He would like to join us today, so we shall do that once he gets his sound all figured out. And the first things first, hello, Shauna. She was waiting.
Of course she was. Hi, Shauna.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Turn the damn laptop.
Yeah, that's right.
Plus, I'm doing the other side too.
Right.
Y'all will
Careful.
see me for a while. I mean, I'll pop up here and there, but I'm doing some music work tonight.
Yeah, he's doing
Good.
some music work for acapella tonight.
Oh.
But he's still in the background. He's gonna be kind of participating, kind of not. All right, so tonight's topic is Christmas before Thanksgiving.
You got a micro cat.
Or here in Florida, just Christmas, because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here.
What's up, Tyler? How you doing? How you doing? Microcat Gaming just joined us. Welcome. So yeah, Christmas before Thanksgiving, cause I know this is a big thing about when to put up your Christmas tree
Yes.
and when to put on Christmas music, and for how long too.
Mhm.
Mine's just up to
Hashtag pre-December.
Can I just say that starting on literally tomorrow night, Disney's taking down all the Halloween stuff at Magic Kingdom, and then by Friday, most of their Christmas stuff is gonna be up.
Fuck that, dude.
It's like, okay, they're going right into Christmas.
All right, so this is gonna be so ironic because I have some Halloween candy with me. I'm gonna be eating Halloween candy while talking about Christmas before Thanksgiving. There we go.
The irony and all that.
So basically, when do you guys think that is a good, appropriate time to put up your Christmas tree?
After Thanksgiving, like anytime after Thanksgiving, because it's after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now, what do you
I'd
say?
probably say
What do you
like
say?
the first of December.
First of December? That's a good idea. Now, what do you say about the people that put up Christmas trees right after Halloween?
I can't say anything because, again, where I work, they're already getting ready for Christmas. But I know some people who already had their Christmas stuff up before yesterday. So
I don't understand
and
that though.
and I know someone who literally at midnight last night
Third one.
began playing Christmas music and getting ready for Christmas. So some people just want to get into the holiday spirit faster than others. So I don't judge people on what they do, but I'm usually don't want to rush right into Christmas. But again, it's already Christmas time here, so I have to rush into it.
Right, but like I don't understand why people put up Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving, or start anything before Thanksgiving, because there's another holiday between Halloween and Christmas, but people don't understand that.
I blame the media because the media and also like all the big
Caleb, welcome.
Caleb, like all like the big like warehouse stores like Walmart's, Targets, they force Christmas down your throat even way before Halloween.
Oh
So that's part of the reason I think people are getting ready for Christmas earlier and earlier every year is because of companies like that.
yeah. Okay. Caleb, can you hear us? Caleb, can you hear us? We're gonna take that as a no. So, since it's after Halloween, and it is the day after Halloween,
Thank goodness.
how do you guys feel that it's now that all the Halloween, spooky, whatever stuff is over, and now we're getting into the more festive stuff, like the transition between Halloween and Christmas, with granted the with Thanksgiving in the middle.
Alan, go first. I've been talking too much.
I don't know how to think about it. Well, I don't know what to think really. I mean, it's a it's kind of a weird transition because you're going from spooky Halloween to like very joyous Christmas, splendor type of, yeah, festivity.
Caleb,
Yeah.
can you hear us? I'm taking that as a no. All right, go on, Alan. I'm sorry.
I mean, to be honest, I do like Halloween, but between the two, I really, really, really love Christmas more. Just because, of the vibes I get from it,
Mhm.
the Christmas songs, the snow falling down. I live for that shit.
I'm gonna miss the
So,
snow on Christmas morning.
uh,
Yeah. When I remember like growing up, it was a smoother transition. Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then going to Christmas. But then again, Christmas is getting more pushed on faith earlier every year. And since moving down to Florida, where I've been having to been around Halloween stuff since the end of August, and then fully skipping Thanksgiving, and literally starting on Friday, it's gonna be, if I walk right into Magic Kingdom, it's gonna be all Christmas, and then like in 2 weeks at Epcot, they're gonna get rid of everything for food and wine and put up their big Christmas tree. So it's literally same thing. Companies throwing Christmas at you way faster. So I'm hoping I don't get sick of Christmas as fast as I did with Halloween for the very similar reasons. So because I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. Because same thing Alan said, the vibes people get, being with your family, just the overall thing. It's Christmas. It's a feeling that I look forward to every year. But hopefully that won't go away as soon because I'm in a place where they're celebrating it way longer and earlier than I'm used to.
Okay. But like in my eyes, I think the transition between Halloween and Christmas should be a very slow process. Like little things here and there, because um, we still have Thanksgiving in between. It's a big holiday for a lot of people, whether it be if you are Native American, or if you just love to fucking eat, or all of the above. But it's definitely something to where the transition should be very slow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You talking shit?
Nah, man. I ain't talking shit.
Tom, you talking shit?
He's not talking shit.
Alan, he talking shit?
Told you.
Because you look back to me like...
We're talking about Christmas. How's that shit?
I looked back to you to see what you were doing.
He was, Elvis. We promise.
But what the fuck? You did this the last time too. I'm pretty sure, because this is a deja vu moment for me.
Deck the fucking halls.
Elvis Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting now.
But it definitely should be a very slow process. Like little things here and there. Like I can understand little advent calendars starting, and then what is it? The Jesus Christ thing that they put up everywhere. That's not Advent. What is that? You know what I'm talking about, right? The nursery
The nativity
thing?
scene.
Yeah. All right, Caleb, can you hear us? No? Okay.
Poor Caleb. I feel bad.
Can you hear us? Ah.
Good thing I turned down my volume.
Alright, so the nativity scene. And then it would transition into, like, slowly you can start doing, maybe putting up your tree before Thanksgiving. I don't suggest that. I think it's way too soon. But, like, little things here and there, because you'll start to see snow between now and Christmas, hopefully at least. You'll start to see shops fill up with Christmas stuff. Maybe you can prep for your tree, like get ornaments, get all this, like the star, or if you want to get a fresh tree, get a fresh tree. But, and
This is why I'm glad my family, because every year they go tree hunting. They do it after Thanksgiving. One year they want to do it before. I'm like, no, it's way too soon. It's way too soon.
I've only had a real tree 1 year because I like our artificial tree.
Same with my family, but like my grandparents, they always go. They get a real tree for the outside, and then they always go try a Charlie Brown tree because they like that kind of thing. So.
But like, maybe you can prep for your tree, and then after Thanksgiving's done, usually it's a tradition in my family to do it the day after Thanksgiving. We'd put up the tree the day after Thanksgiving because we're getting ready for the festivities and stuff like that.
And that's totally.
I think that's acceptable.
That's totally acceptable. I agree. Like my family doesn't put up the tree till after Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
Mainly for that reason. Also, my dad's just too lazy to do it. So.
That too. But like, okay, bye, Caleb. But
hope we can hear you soon.
What's basically happening is people are either like, okay, as soon as Halloween's over, Christmas, or it's like, okay, no Christmas until I get my turkey. Stuff like that. There's no middle. And that's what kind of bugs me, only because Christmas and Thanksgiving are about coming together.
Right. Yeah.
It's about unifying under one cause and enjoying ourselves together, being merry, being thankful.
I have a coworker who says that a lot of people he knows doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but more like Friendsgiving, because a lot of people are away from the family, so they celebrate that instead. If it's not on Thanksgiving, either right on the day before or after, and that's a lot of people who live in this kind of area because they're away from the families and all that. How do you feel about that? About people who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but they do something similar, like Friendsgiving or something like that?
Oh no, I totally agree with that. Because it's about coming together no matter what.
Exactly.
Being thankful for who you have in your life, what you have in your life, and what's to come.
Right.
I am thankful for my USA that I have and Alex doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Love you, bro.
I have an itch in my eye.
You're gonna hang up on me like you always do. I'm like,
no, not today. Don't give me the idea.
I know. I had a feeling you were gonna.
But when do you guys think is an appropriate time to start Christmas music?
Honestly, after Thanksgiving.
Like I said before, 1st of December. That's when you get ready for everything.
So then there's that one station in Rochester that plays the Christmas music earlier and earlier every year.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that, but I think it's better for it to be like usually, like I said, a tradition in my family is to put up the tree after Thanksgiving. But it's also a tradition to get rid of all of my music on my phone and put my own music Christmas playlist right after Thanksgiving. So that's something like that. What's going on in chat?
Shauna says, I love Christmas, mostly because I love Shauna says mostly because I love Christmas. Mostly because I love spending time with my mom and my great aunt on Christmas morning, and of course the snow. I also love Thanksgiving as well. It's a special time to spend with family. I agree wholeheartedly, my dear. Only it's gonna be the four of us, except for my dog. But yeah.
And then there's me, all alone, because I'm probably working. Because Disney hates us all.
You knew what you signed up for.
I know.
And I'm hoping that I don't work for Thanksgiving, because the last time I worked for on Thanksgiving, it was my first ever day at Crosby's, and it was busy as hell.
Oh, I know, because every other, like, Wegmans closed. Walmart sometimes closes early. Every place closes early. You go celebrate family. The only place that's open? Convenience stores.
Yay.
I worked my share of Thanksgiving too at Express Mart, so I know. Because everyone needs milk, bread, chips, beer.
It's always beer. So yes, Elvis.
Yes.
When do you think is an appropriate time to start Christmas music?
Let me see. Appropriate time to start Christmas music, I believe. I think instantly right after Thanksgiving. Or maybe like on Thanksgiving when it's like getting later in the day and starting to end. Because like even at the end of the Thanksgiving Day parade, they feature Santa Claus coming at the end of the parade. So that means automatically Christmas time, bitches. So I feel like once that's over, I go on the radio and hear a bunch of old Christmas songs, mostly Mariah Carey, the Jackson 5. I know I'm missing many others, but yeah, that's what I feel like it should start. Now, if you want to start in November and keep on going to December, I don't think it makes sense to start in November, like before Thanksgiving, right after Halloween, because once you're getting closer to Christmas, I feel like you'll get more tired of Christmas music by the time Christmas actually gets here. So that's my point on it.
Honestly, if you just want to, like, I listened to sorry. Like, this morning, I listened to Christmas music just for the novelty, saying, it's November 1st, it's Christmas. But it's not, like, the only thing on my phone. I listened to, like, 10 minutes, and then I was done. But if you want to, like, listen to it, but not just listen to Christmas music, then go on ahead. But if you just want to listen to Christmas music this early, I'm feeling unless you're really invested in this holiday, then you're going to get sick of it. And then when Christmas comes, it's not going to be as special.
That's the problem with radio stations.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure Worm 101.3 is starting this weekend for Christmas music.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They're starting this weekend. I'm pretty sure.
I'm checking. I'm checking right now.
Too soon.
But like they start Christmas music so early, but then they extend each time that they put up Christmas music longer than it should be. Like, okay, Christmas music after Christmas, I don't think it's acceptable. Because people get bored. People start to get annoyed. The songs are about Christmas when it's like New Year's. After New Year's, it's like almost Valentine's Day. They usually start really early and then end very late. And that's what bugs me about radio stations. Because you try to get away from it. It don't happen.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's that. Anything in chat?
Nothing yet. Nope.
Nope. All right, just making sure. All right, so we talked about the transition into holidays that are coming up. How do you guys feel about the holidays coming up in general? Because I know there's controversy about Thanksgiving even being a holiday, or if it should be counted as a holiday.
One second. I didn't find anything, but they already started their separate stream of Christmas music on the website.
No.
Like I don't see anything about when they're starting like on their actual radio station, but it says November 1st. Start the online stream starts. So if you want to go
Bull.
listen to Christmas music now, you can.
But I'd rather not.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Alright.
about
Okay, I found out. The on-air stream will begin November 17th.
17th? Alright,
That's typically when they do it every year,
okay.
like
I
a week or
understand
so
that.
before Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's understandable though.
Better than this weekend, I can tell you that.
So what do you think about the whole controversy if it should be if Thanksgiving should be a holiday?
I think it is because it's a reason why families come together. Like, there's only like a handful of times a year you can see your family, and that's usually on Easter if you celebrate Easter, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. You don't really get often with family for a reason, unless you have a family who parties a lot or gets together on a weekend basis, but a lot of families aren't. And those are the few reasons why families can get together is for those holidays. So for that reason alone, I think that's the reason why Thanksgiving should be a holiday. I'm not going to get into the whole like history of it and all that other stuff because we all know that. But just for the whole family aspect of it, that's why it should be a holiday. For that reason alone.
I have to. I agree with Tom on about Thanksgiving, being a time for a family and everything. I also want to add that the reason why it's called Thanksgiving. Okay, so I think, in my opinion, I think whenever we, have like common courtesy whenever we say please and thank you, we say thank you a lot, but we don't really mean it. So this is a holiday where we really get to mean it, where we really get to be thankful for what we have, where we are today, and just celebrate the moment. Because many people don't get the chance to stop and think, oh, I have a lot of great things here. I'm not non-religious, in a non-religious perspective, I'm very blessed to have what I do have, so we just don't get to stop and think about those things that we should value in life. So
Yeah, that's a problem. Like, we should be grateful and thankful for everything we have every single day of the
But the
year.
problem is we're not because of the society we live in.
I think Thanksgiving should be a holiday only because it is a time where people will come together over a single what's the word? Oh, like, they come together for a single purpose.
Mhm.
And that's to give thanks and to
Mhm.
be thankful for everyone around them. But in my eyes, I think you should be thankful for everything, every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Because there are things that you have that other people don't. And that is something that really people don't understand. That people don't get that through their heads. That, all right, think about like a college kid being like, oh, I don't have the newest gaming system, oh, my life sucks, my life blah, blah, blah.
have the iPhone 10. I'm
Yeah.
myself. People are like that. It's stupid.
Yeah, and then there's the same age kid in a different country with a completely different situation that is so grateful just to even get an iPod.
Exactly.
even if that food on the table, a roof over their head, clothes on their back.
Yeah. Literally, the kind of people I see when I'm at work, like some people, they're like so great to be there. And I see some people who can be some of the meanest people in the world. And I'm like, you should be grateful that you have the opportunity to be here because there are millions of people that would kill someone to spend one day in where you are right now. And you're not grateful at all about it. And I really can't. Only thing I'm going to go off of it is when people say, "Why don't I? Can I get this? Why can't you do this?" I'm an annual pass holder. I'm part of the vacation club. I give Disney X amount of money every year. I'm like, well, good for you, but X and go on and on the reason why I can't do. I cannot do. But I'm like, I just want to say to these people, but I can't because I can't.
Right.
Some people would be extremely grateful to be able to be in your shoes right now, to be able to come to Disney whenever they want. To like, I know the people out there who would die to come here for one day. So a lot of people, I'm not saying all, but a lot of people in this world just are ungrateful for what they have in life. And I say this holiday is one of those few days where they get their heads out of the clouds and they comes down and settle and realize they are very lucky for what
'Cause
they have in life.
us as humans, we need this day.
We
need
do.
this because if we don't have Thanksgiving, we aren't thankful for anything.
Exactly.
Because you see it every single day. Tom sees it at work. I see it at school. Alan, I don't know where the hell you see it. Probably at school as well. Elvis, probably
Pretty
the same
much.
thing.
Yeah.
People aren't grateful for what they have. And there are people that are so grateful for what they have every single day of the year. And I strive to be like that. I strive to be like that one person that is so grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the roof over my head, the clothes on my back. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this with you guys. I'm grateful that I have a family that's still together, both my father and my mother. I'm grateful that I have a sister. I'm grateful that I have a great life with you guys, with Shauna, with theater, with everything that's been given to me. Because I feel like I've earned it. I've earned every single thing. I've earned you guys. I've earned every single opportunity that I've been given. I'm so grateful. That's why upstairs, if you've, for you guys that have been up in my house, in the kitchen there's a jar with paper and a pen. You can write. My mom put that up there for people to write down something that they're grateful for and put it into the jar. And after, I think she said she wanted it 2, 3, maybe 5 years, we'll open it up again and then read through it. And I think it is an amazing idea because it
This
shows.
is another reason why I love your mother.
Oh yeah, my mother's all about this stuff. And people don't understand what they have until it's gone.
Tell me about it.
I would like the our Padre Perez to preach for a bit.
Preach about what? What's going on?
Thanksgiving.
What about it?
Either if it should be the controversy between if it should be a holiday or not, the meaning behind it for you, stuff like that.
Okay.
Preach.
So, the concept of Thanksgiving is to be thankful, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, as for it needing to be a holiday, hell yes, it needs to be a holiday. Because one, not a lot of people think back of what they've gone through over the year and why they're where they are today, be it bad or good. So, like for example, I lost my godmother this year. And it was a hard blow, like a low blow for me, because I was supposed to call her and never got around to doing so.
Oh.
And now I'll never get the chance to, sadly. But that made me realize that I have to really
take in the fact that time, this life that we're living is short, depending on how you live it, and you have to be really, really thankful of who you have in your life. May they be your enemy, may they be your best friend, a family member of any kind. You have to take into consideration that they could be up and gone with tomorrow, and you will never, get over the fact that they're not here anymore. And like anything, really, like not even just like a loss of a family member. Like if something like you get really bad luck and you lose, like say someone loses a house because they're like way back on payments to pay for their living space. Granted, they're going to be homeless, but still, they would have never thought about like, hey, this could happen to me, And when it does, they are praying to God that they get another chance to have another place to live because maybe they didn't take it as seriously as they needed to. I don't know if the situation pertains to that, but this needs to be a holiday. It's a reminder of that we need to be thankful for everything that we have. Because, like Alex said earlier, you can have something right now, and then tomorrow it could be gone, and you will wish that you've had it again. But yeah, this needs to be a holiday. And as for what was the other part of the question you said?
The meaning about Thanksgiving.
The meaning of Thanksgiving to me, I think it means besides the bomb ass food. Oh, I never had one of those before.
Oh, it's delicious.
The meaning behind it. Now, I'm Native American, so we had this bitch first before you white bitches took over. But anyway, what it means to me, like besides the food, getting together with family, friends, or anybody who you feel like celebrating, you're like being thankful for whatever you have, or because see, what I want to do one day is invite a bunch of people over to a house, if I'll have a house or anything I'm gonna be living in the future, over to my place. I'll cook. They can bring like a big old potluck for Thanksgiving, and bring anybody they want for everyone, like so everyone can get one, can eat, get some food in their bellies, depending on how the situation is outside of their lives, and just celebrate the fact that you're still here, that you're still living your life, no matter what it's going through, what you're going through, that you're still on this earth, and be thankful that you have people that care about you, that want you to do better. That's what I think Thanksgiving means to me, and
I will be there.
I never forget that every year. I'm thankful to this asshole. I'm thankful to that bitch up there in the corner, Alan. I'm thankful to that little guy in the corner in Disney Tom. I'm thankful for everything that's happened in my life so far, and I never take it for granted. I try not to take it for granted at all, because I couldn't be here if life had its way, or if the negativity had its way. I would not be here, or I would not have you guys as friends. So, to me, Thanksgiving is taking everything you have and being grateful as hell for it, because you could have never had it in the first place.
The mic has been dropped. And oh my God, can I just say, amen, brother. Amen.
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 Speaking of amen, Shauna says, amen, Tom. Again, amen.
Yeah.
That was for Alan. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one thing that I feel like really gets people away from the fact of Thanksgiving, and this has become worse and worse over the last few or so years. And that is the lovely, lovely day people like to call Black fucking Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to hell.
Well, it's kind of worth it.
Sales though.
Okay, let me tell y'all bitches about Black Friday.
Yes.
Now, it depends on which area you're in for
True.
Black Friday. Now, in the suburbs, with the mall area, way out like Eastview Mall, I picture it's a bunch of soccer moms raiding over that
Yes.
one Barbie
Yes.
doll or a teddy bear or freaking Build-A-Bear or whatever you want to call it, the Lego store, fighting over whatever with like the sneakers and the jumpsuits and everything, all that.
Oh my
Or
god, I
between
have to have
Walmart
that
and
for my
Target.
daughter.
That's also
Oh
bad.
no, bitch, I'm getting it for my daughter. Oh no, I'm gonna call the security to let me go. That's a whole
I
different
was there
story.
last year,
But not
and
in the
JC
hood,
Penney
bitches.
line, the JC Penney line for last year in Eastview, from the cash register to halfway through the women's department.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, where I'm from, we have two malls. Two that are very different from each other. Greece is where the hood rats go.
Yeah.
Henrietta is where the ghetto fabulous people go. The ones
Pretty
who can
much.
somehow, the ones who can somehow afford to buy something from freaking Henrietta Mall, Henrietta Marketplace Mall, because shit in there is expensive.
Yeah.
I know.
Now, if you go to Greece, no, Walmart is the absolute worst around here.
Amen.
Around here, Walmart's the worst, in my opinion, because the Walmart over on Charlotte Avenue. Ooh, well, no, people have to act at Best Buy because they break something, they pay for it. But I remember
That's true.
distinctively my mother almost getting into a fight with somebody at a Walmart way back when over a Tickle Me Elmo.
Ah, tickle me, Elmo. I remember that.
Now, way back when, those things were popular.
Oh, I know. I know.
And she got it. One way or another. But yeah, I've seen videos of people getting into fist fights over things for their, not for themselves, but for their children.
I've seen video from like back in the 90s on
Mhm.
Black Friday, the year Barney became popular, and it was worse than Tickle Me Elmo.
Yes.
Literally, it was worse. You couldn't find anything Barney related at all anywhere in New York City. It was bad.
I feel like it was worse when they had these toys where Barney could talk back to you, where every
Mhm.
child who was obsessed with Barney the dinosaur
Mhm,
had to have
mhm.
it. Now,
I know. I had it. I had it.
That was the shit. Yeah.
Literally, it'll talk back to you. You can hook up this thing to your VCR, and then when Barney comes on the TV, he'll talk to the TV while the show's going on. It was
Mhm.
like this cool, like Matrix shit. It was
Now-
great.
No, I wasn't fortunate enough to have that, but my dad was like, I think they wanted to get it for me, but they decided they got me the Barney with the yellow banjo and it sang every song by them,
Yeah.
which was fine. I got everything else. I went to see 3 Barney shows when I was a kid, so that's fine. But yeah, Black Friday is crazy, and especially over now. What I want to ask is, do you think it's worse with women or men?
Women.
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 I'm waiting for Shauna to respond to that.
Nothing against like
Nothing at all,
females
no.
at all. It's just
It's
because
well,
I'm mainly talking about soccer mom because they will full on fight. Guys,
No,
will,
'cause, like,
hey, you know what?
okay.
I feel like, go ahead.
I think women are worse only because they have that motherly instinct where they, the mama bear instinct, where it's just like,
Mhm.
if I don't get this for my kid, it's going to be hell for me. So I'm
Right.
going to go through hell to get this little stuffed toy to make sure my kid is happy. Just
Yeah.
to find out that the kid didn't want it in the first place.
Exactly.
Now, I feel like it differentiates with that question, though. Like, yes, in some cases, women are worse when it comes to Black Friday shopping.
It depends on what the product is.
Yes. Now, I feel like
Exactly.
it's equal-ish because if it's men getting into fistfights over a toy for their children, I feel like it's the father-daughter thing.
Yeah.
Like, if it's
Yeah.
that one father who will do anything for their daughter, honey, you want
It's
a Barbie
always
doll, I'm
it's
going to get you a
always
Barbie
for
doll.
the daughters. And I feel like I don't know that many people unless it was again like Tickle Me Elmo or Barney or something or a very gender neutral product.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of a guy fighting over something for his son because those kind of
Wow.
products don't happen. Usually something for their daughter, like Barbie or American Girl or this or that or.
You've got a point.
Nope.
You've got a point. That's true.
Plus, you have to think about the interests at the time and what sales are going on, because I know video games and video game consoles are very big. TVs are huge.
That's like the
Um,
main reason why people go Black Friday from what I've seen is if they don't have the Nintendo Switch or the PS4 Pro or whatever. That's their chance to get it because it's gonna be way cheaper
It's
on
gonna
that
be
one
cheap
day
as hell, cheaper than you
than
would
ever gonna
find.
get it.
Plus, when demand is high, prices go up.
Exactly.
Shauna says it's mostly the mothers who spoil their kids that really go all at it,
Exactly.
on Black Friday. But like
I
you've heard like stories of people bringing guns, bringing in like weapons, knocking people out, almost killing people. I'm pretty sure a couple people die every year, from each region.
Well, I wouldn't say die. Like get severely.
I wouldn't say
Right,
die.
severely injured. Severely
I would
injured.
say injured. I never heard anyone dying from Black Friday.
Like, look. People turn into animals when it comes to Black Friday, especially because like throughout the year, there's that one toy that every child wants, and they can't get it until either their birthday or Christmas. And Christmas is the best bet because maybe the parents can't afford it for their birthday. It's like, it's okay, we'll save up. Exactly, refunds, checks. Maybe like you've gotten bonuses over the years, so you can save up for that
Christmas
one thing you want to
bonus.
get.
Christmas bonus.
But I remember seeing a video of people rushing into either Macy's, Toys R Us, rushing, raiding through the aisles,
Back
looking
in
for
the
whatever
day,
they
yes.
want, and it's like a stampede, like the stampede from Lion King. It's like a stampede. People get run over. People get run over by carts, by like trampled. I haven't seen it get that bad in a few years,
Yeah.
thankfully. But
Did you
it's
hear
gotten
that
bad.
that Toys R Us is going out of business? It got filed for bankruptcy or something like that.
Yeah.
It's and like sad. There won't be crazy fights there anymore.
My
Yeah.
mother used to work in customer service, and I remember her telling me stories of Black Friday, which made me so afraid as a kid, being like, okay, I don't want to go out on Friday at all. If you ask me to go out on Friday, I won't. I want to go to school. Even after school, let me just stay home. But like I said, people will do anything for their kid. But it also depends on it depends on what the product for sale is.
Yeah.
Because, like, all the guys, most of the guys are going to be going for either
The game
video
systems, I
games
think.
or power tools or whatever the hell they're into. Girls are going to be going more for toys for their kids. Girls are going to be going more for
Clothes, accessories.
clothes, accessories, jewelry is a big thing.
Victoria's Secret. I heard that place could get like a fucking zoo.
Every punch begins with me.
I cannot with Victoria's Secret, and I cannot with the Pink brand.
I
That's
know.
just so-
Those places get nuts because every 13-year-old girl and older goes there because they have all the deals on the yoga pants, the underwear, the bras. Because
They have everything.
They have everything. That's like the best time to get all that stuff because it's gonna be cheap as hell. So
yeah, like that's a big thing. Black Friday is one of the most dangerous holidays.
and it's starting to even impact on Thanksgiving the holiday because some stores open at 6 o'clock the night before. And I'm like, I haven't finished even eating dinner. I'm not even having dessert. And people are already planning to go to Walmart to go shopping.
Like, is Black Friday a holiday, or is it just a day where shit goes down?
No, it's the shit that goes down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think it's a
Here's a word of
holiday,
advice.
Elvis? We're all saying no. Like, mm-hmm.
This is why I prefer Cyber Monday. If you want to get the deals, just wait till Monday, stand your ass at home, and then get the deals that way.
It's like with Halloween. Halloween is a big time for candy. It's a big time for all the spooky, scary stuff at like Party City and at Spirit Halloween. Hold on. And things go on sale the day after. Like we got candy
Yes.
pretty cheap today. We got
They
I
were
was tempted
giving
on
us
going to get
Halloween candy
costumes.
at work today because they had some, hey, happy Halloween. We got a bunch of cheap candy because we got it for cheap.
Shauna just made a really good point. Kids these days really they would prefer a tablet over a toy because technology is
Bro.
starting to take over.
I remember.
Yeah, hold up. We got Preacher Lawson over here. Let's go.
Now, when it comes to technology for your kids, it depends on what you get them. Now, I get they have these tablets now for kids specifically, but
Yeah.
I want to rant about this for a second. Because I just want to rant about this for a second because I feel like it's fucking ridiculous. And this is how these kids get so big-headed and spoiled today. Do not, and I repeat, do not get your kid an iPhone 6 when they're freaking 10 years old or younger. What the hell are they going to do with an iPhone at that age? Slobber on it and break it, probably. Now, you never know because these kids are smart as fuck nowadays. But I feel like that's how kids feel like, oh, I can get this very expensive shit. Oh, this is going to be cool. Oh, I'm going to get the next model next year or my birthday even. I just can't stand seeing I remember like seeing an infant holding an iPhone perfectly, like watching a video, holding it like this in its hands, not budging it at all. Now, one, that kind of scares me, but two, that makes me think it's going to be like one of the smartest kids ever.
We're in a society where technology is a big portion of our lives. Like this right now. This is huge. I know my little cousin, Will. He's great with a tablet, and he's not even 10 years old yet. I don't think, at least.
Yeah, it's
have to
common these
remember.
days for our kids to know how to like turn on smart TV, know where Netflix is, find the show they want.
Yeah, my little cousin helps my grandmother with her phone all the time. Like it blows my mind. It's stuff that I don't even know how to do, and he knows how to do it like that.
And that's good. Like the fact that they're learning how to use technology that fast because maybe they'll find the love for it and want to go into doing it and making it even better.
But
And
probably
I'm
not.
thinking of it in the sense like, I get what you're saying, but like, thank you. Thank you. Shauna agrees. Because like, yes, it's good. Maybe that child will want to take a career into technology later on to make it a lot better. But when I was a kid, I didn't get that when I was young. I got the good old classic flip phone. Not even. I
Same.
got the one phone that looked like a candy dispenser, but it was actually a really good phone. That had one game on it. It had that snake game on it.
Yep.
It was a little Nokia phone. And that's how they started me off. And that made me realize if I want to do better, if I want like the bigger and better stuff, I gotta work for it.
Right.
And some of these kids don't realize that today because parents are like, "Oh, here, be happy, take your technology."
I don't want to deal with you.
Exactly.
If you're having a temper tantrum, most parents will be like, "Here's some technology to distract you. I have to do this because I don't want to deal with you right now."
And that's how that kid thinks, "Oh, you're not my parent, you're my friend." Now, when I get older, and if I have a child somehow,
Have we had this conversation before?
A while ago.
Deja vu moments.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
it's like one of our conversations in the car.
Yeah.
And when I have a child, if I have a child in the future, I'm going to raise that child the way I was raised. Start little and make them see the fundamentals of getting like having
Keep going.
having the privilege of getting stuff like that. Like I feel like if my child walks up to me and is like, "Dad, I want an iPhone," at 5 years old, I'm gonna be like, "Son, I know it's what everybody else has, son or daughter."
I didn't get my first iPhone till I was 18 years old.
Thank
Really, I
you.
remember
What
when I
I'm
was in
saying.
high school, I had like the slide. I thought I with this shit, I had like,
I'm sorry.
Cold shoulders.
I apologize. Alex got 3 shots today, and I keep forgetting because it's a reflex for me to I hit people on the arm automatically, and it's a reflex. But I gotta remember to not do that. Keep the mic in this hand. But if my son or daughter, well, I don't want to misgender anybody. Like
yeah.
my child walks up to me and is like, "Dad, I want an iPhone." I'm gonna look at my child and be like, "You're not getting an iPhone until I'm sure, one, you can handle it, two, you've done a little work for it, and three, then
Right.
you can handle that responsibility." So I'm gonna start you off. If they even have these, I doubt they will. Probably like by the time I have a child, it's gonna be like Samsung, like an older Samsung version of a phone.
Yeah, give him like the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
Or
gonna probably
just
get that, my
Go
child
to
the
like
phone.
Walmart and get him like a shitty flip
Uh
phone.
huh.
Keep your first
Like
phone.
from that those phone carrier Walmart uses that advertise for the elderly.
Now see, my old phone probably won't work because it's an actual fossil. It's a Virgin Mobile flip phone.
Oh,
Thanks.
Virgin Mobile.
Yes, they were.
I had track phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had track phone flip phone back in the day.
And see, what I'm gonna do is, and if they progress, like update, like move up to a higher technology-based phone,
Mhm.
and they break it or do something to it, and I'm gonna be like, okay, this happened. I'm not going to punish you. I'm not going to scold you. I'm going to get you an Obama phone as a replacement until we can afford and you can show me you can handle it again. And then we'll think about getting you an iPhone. You're not getting it off the bat because you have to learn from your mistakes.
Mhm.
So,
All right. Did anybody read Diary of a Wimpy Kid as a kid or like when they were younger?
Yeah, I read a little bit of them.
Oh yeah, not the movies, the books. Do you guys remember the Ladybug?
Oh my god.
I don't.
The
I don't
phone
think
that
I-
only you could either call 911
Yes.
or home.
Yes.
Oh.
That is something that I would give
Was
to
he
my
making fun of
kid.
the Jitterbug?
What?
Were they making fun of the Jitterbug?
No, I thought it was just a ladybug type of thing. I forgot what it was called.
I know, but literally, there's a phone company called Jitterbug where that's
Oh,
all
okay.
a very similar fun. I think the author was making fun of that.
Okay.
Shauna says, I didn't have a cell phone until 4th grade, and it was an old track phone flip phone.
Same thing,
says, I didn't have a cell phone until 4th grade, and it was an old, all caps, old track phone flip phone.
Yeah, same here. It was only for contacting the family.
Now, see, as a kid, I was spoiled by my grandmother, even when I didn't want to be. And she got me a track phone for Christmas. I think when I was 12, I think. And my parents were like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. You know, we did not say you could." But they kept that phone until they thought I was ready. I lost that phone.
What phone was it? Was it a fancy
It was
track
a track
phone?
phone. It was like a little mini track phone about this big. I had like a single game on it, but it was like the tank game where
Oh.
you had to like I
Was it a
played that
flip
shit.
phone or like a very cheap Android?
very cheap. It was kind of like a flip phone.
Right.
It wasn't a
let's
smartphone.
see.
My first smartphone was my dad's old phone when he upgraded when I was in middle school, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's our little rant. Another thing when it comes to Thanksgiving / Christmas, have you guys ever tried like their food, like the food between Christmas, Thanksgiving and Christmas, like figgy pudding, or like fruit cake?
No.
I have never tried either one of those.
Bring us the biggie pudding. Bring us the biggie pudding. We'll bring it right here.
I've never had figgy pudding before, but I have had fruitcake before. My grandma used to make it way back when. Way back when before, and when she was on this earth.
What is figgy pudding?
As he gets Siri to look up figgy pudding.
It's time for Ask Siri.
I think I don't know what's in fruitcake. I feel like it's good. I feel like it
Everything.
depends on who makes it. My grandma could
Yeah.
cook, and I remember distinctly having it for the no. It was my aunt. It was my aunt Mel. She made fruitcake, and I tasted it. I liked it. I didn't have the rest of it, but I liked it for what it was. It depends on who makes it to me.
Okay. So I have the definition of figgy pudding. Figgy pudding is a type of Christmas pudding which was originally made of figs. It may be baked, steamed in the oven, boiled, or fried. Figgy pudding dates back to the 16th century England. It is possible ancestors include savory puddings such as, oh my god, crustades, figgy, which is basically a bunch of mashed figs thickened into bread, cream boiled, and sippets. In any case, it is methods of ingredients appear in the diverse older recipes. Today, the term figgy pudding is popularized by the Christmas Carol, blah, 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 which includes a line, now brewing is a figgy pudding, and a variety of 19th century sources in the West Korean from which figgy pudding was referred. Figgy pudding was and is right now referred to a raisin or plum pudding, not necessarily one containing figs. So back
It
then,
just sounds
it was
disgusting.
back
Yeah.
then in the original times, it was originally made of figs, which could have been baked, steamed, boiled, or fried. But now
I'll
it
just
just
stick to
basically
chocolate
means
pudding.
a raisin or plum pudding. Fair enough.
Yeah. Still doesn't sound appetizing.
No, it really
I'll just
doesn't.
stick to Christmas cookies.
And then fruitcake, like you said, it depends on who makes it.
Yeah.
So we're starting to reach that hour mark. I'm gonna start making these an hour each every week. So what would you guys like to talk about for the next 3 minutes, or at least set up what next week's gonna be? Is Christmas traditions. Next week will be Christmas traditions.
Okay.
What do you guys want to? How do you guys want to prep that? Like, all right, how to prep that? All right, how about this? What is the meaning of Christmas for you guys?
That's gonna be a good 10 minutes, so I'll wait till next week. to
Then
tell you
just
all
sum it
that.
up, and
It's
we'll
good.
answer the rest in the next podcast.
If I can figure that out, so give me a second.
All right, if you
Oh,
could
how do I
describe
first
Christmas in
photo?
one word, what would it
Yay.
be?
Well,
Let's start with Elvis.
And he's not in the zone.
Describe Christmas to you in one word.
In one word.
In one word.
Oh, God. Christmas in one word. Family.
Bitch, you took mine. Christmas.
And don't say love. That's very cliche, but it's very true.
It is. Christmas in one word to me, togetherness.
I was just thinking that.
That's where a lot of families come together after, if they're either far away or they don't see each other.
Right.
Christmas is a time where they come down and they get to see each other. So I think that's really important.
Like, sadly, my family resides in South Carolina. So, but the family we have here, some like aren't like blood family. I have to do their morning thing, opening presents, watching cooking, whatever. Come over to our house, we celebrate, sing songs and stuff. So,
Alan, you're
All
up.
right.
basically, yeah. So what all you guys said. Another holiday in which people really come together. If you're religious, it's the birth of, our Savior, Jesus Christ. So a lot of religious people like to tap on that as well. So that's what I think about when I think about Christmas. And just a very joyous holiday. So,
All right. Tom,
One word:
one word.
joy.
Joy.
nice.
All right. Well, this is a question that you guys can answer down in the comments below if you guys would like. We are starting to reach the hour mark, so thank you all for. Oh, shite.
Right.
thank you all for joining us and watching the Scar and Truth podcast, episode 15, Christmas before Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys watching this. It definitely means a lot to me. I hope it means a lot to you guys as well. I think it means a lot to everyone that's here and joins me every week.
I was looking forward to this. This was fun.
Just letting you guys know, be sure to quick scope that like button with that DSR or the vertical subscribe to become one of the dragons today, and be sure to answer the question, what does Christmas mean to you, down in the comments below. I will see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.